I have over 1,000 hours on Black Ops Cold War. And if you guys want to hear or see any evidence or whatever, I'll put a screenshot right now of my PS5 screen. And if you look at the bottom right there, you will see I have about 1,200 hours on the game. And in this video, I'm going to be going over why and why I personally believe Black Ops Cold War is one of the most underrated Call of Duty games of all time. And I truly believe that, man. Black Ops Cold War is one of those games where I personally enjoyed a lot. Matter of fact, it's probably one of my favorite games of all time. Yes, my favorite games of all time. Now, I'm a huge Call of Duty fan. You guys probably know that by now here on the channel. Well, if you're new here, well, not only should you drop a like on the video, subscribe for a brand new, and watch the video all the way through, but I am a huge Call of Duty fan. Whenever some huge Call of Duty news comes out or whatever, I always be dropping vids. I always be dropping videos, giving you guys my opinion and stuff, because I've been playing the franchise for my entire life. Ever since I came out the womb. My first ever game being Modern Warfare 2 2009. I was like 7 years old. Keep in mind, guys, I'm 21, alright? So I've been playing this franchise since I was like 6, 7 years old. It's been over a decade, over 15 years actually. And with me playing this franchise, man, there's been a lot of ups and downs. The ups being the golden age of COD, from COD 4 or Modern Warfare 2. I mean, I did play COD 4, but I mostly did play Modern Warfare 2 2009 to Black Ops 2, or I would say Black Ops 3, in my opinion, was the golden age of COD. Sure, you had Advanced Warfare and stuff like that. You had Ghost. Pretend those two games don't exist, okay? But Black Ops 3 is the last Call of Duty I thought was a great Call of Duty. But it turns out the more and more I play Black Ops Cold War, might be a hot take, I'm putting Black Ops Cold War up there with the great Call of Duty games. I really am. And the main reason why I spent 1,000 hours on this game is because it kind of brought me back to being like a kid. You know, when you come home, right? Well, I personally played Cold War during my senior year of high school. And with me playing during my senior year of high school, it was mostly online. Most school was online. So during my online classes, I used to always just play Cold War. And the fact that the schools made us wake up that early, I thought was despicable, man. Like, I don't know what's up with the board administrations, whatever, or like the board meetings that be having. They need to put me in there to have a word, because that's just ridiculous, man. I hope no kid goes through what I had, or what my class had to go through, and waking up at 7 a.m. just to join online freaking classes. Absolute baloney. It wasn't really self-paced, which was dumb. But Black Ops Cold War had a classic COD feeling that I haven't felt since Black Ops 3. And since I really love those older Call of Duty games, and I still play those games till this day, Cold War just felt like another one of those games, man. And Cold War, to be honest, is a gameplay, is a video game you'll probably never see. I mean, I can't, oh my gosh, what am I even saying? It's late, guys. It's 1 in the morning. But Cold War is a game that you will never see off the gameplay, because you guys know you're watching gameplay right now, right? I will always record Black Ops Cold War gameplay. I always will go back to the game here and there and put it on the background for you guys. I do usually put more Call of Duty gameplay than anything compared to whatever. Like, I do play a game, right? Like, let's say the game I'm going to be playing next is God of War Valhalla. When I play God of War Valhalla or God of War Ragnarok DLC Valhalla, you will see that in the background of these videos. But you will always see Call of Duty. You always see those AAA titles like Call of Duty, right? Because it's so easy to hop on, and it gives variety to the channel, if you know what I'm saying. So you will see Call of Duty. You will see like Minecraft and Fortnite and stuff like that. And Cold War is going to be one of those Call of Duties where I just never put down, because it has that classic COD feeling, that same COD feeling that I played when I was a kid. And that's why I spent over 1,000 hours on it. And yes, Black Ops Cold War has its problems. I'm not going to be delusional and say, oh yeah, Cold War is better than, Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. No, Cold War has its problems. First, it launched with 8 maps. That was terrible. Most of the DLC maps they added in the game were remasters, and I'm just tired of remasters. You have the Strafe Run and Air Patrol, probably the two most broken kill streaks in the game. Zombies, you had Outbreak, which they did something new, which is cool, but it took a development time away, in my opinion, from the round-based maps. You only had 4 round-based maps. Sure, you had your Onslaught little zombies modes. I guess that was cool. But specifically talk about the multiplayer here. I mean, I don't know if I'm showing multiplayer or zombies gameplay in the background, but for multiplayer, man, there really wasn't that much content when we talk about maps, and especially with the launch of the game. Well, new content, So trust me, Cold War has its problems, but even with the problems, the gameplay alone kept me on. I truly believe for a video game to succeed, this might be, I guess, my hot take in gaming, but if the gameplay is good, everything else doesn't really matter. The gameplay should be the core focus on all these games. And I feel like that's what Call of Duty is kind of failing at nowadays, is that they're focusing on everything else except for the gameplay. They're focusing on bundles and battle passes and all this other than the gameplay. And you know what's crazy? Black Ops Cold War was made in like 6 to 9 to 12 months, I believe, like a year or two. Not even 2 years. It was like 6 to 12 months because of 2020, right? And the whole pandemic. They had to make that game in their bedrooms. And it's better than Modern Warfare 3. And it's better than, yes, better than Modern Warfare 3. I'm saying it right now. It's better than MW2 2022, better than MW 2019. So you got to give Treyarch credit for that, man. I'm giving them credit because I'm telling you guys, man, Cold War is a truly underrated experience. If you haven't played Cold War in a while, go play it right now. I'm telling you guys right now, it's an incredible experience. Especially now with SBMM kind of cracked down because all the sweaties, the no lives, the YY kids, they all moved to MW3. So Cold War is kind of like, now, especially after the life cycle, it really does feel like that classic COD experience. The game just kind of brings me back, man. It really does. The game kind of, it makes me feel like a kid when I play that game because of that classic COD experience. The game is the reason why I enjoy the COD franchise. And fun fact here, Black Ops Cold War was kind of the game that brought me back, kind of, into the COD franchise. Because during that time, Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops 4, I was kind of leaning more towards sports games. I was playing a lot of sports games like Madden, NBA 2K, and maybe a little bit of story games. But for the most part, I was playing sports games a lot during that time. I just didn't like Black Ops 4. I kind of liked it, but I wasn't addicted to it like I was in Cold War, you know. And Modern Warfare 2019, I really did not like that game at all. I thought what they did with the doors and everything like that was terrible, and I had no interest in the COD franchise after that. I feel like Black Ops 4 was just, it was disappointing. Let's all be honest. Black Ops 4 with all the promises and everything, all the zombies promises, the multiplayer stuff, it was pretty disappointing compared to Black Ops 3. It kind of feels like a Walmart version, right? But that doesn't mean that Black Ops 4 is not a bad game. I definitely don't think it's a bad game. But Modern Warfare 2019 just really wasn't it for me personally. So with Modern Warfare 2019 not being so great, you know, with the whole new movement stuff, I was kind of falling out the COD franchise. But Black Ops Cold War, when it came out, new Treyarch, new zombies, new everything, I was like, oh shoot, okay, COD's gonna come out with, especially during 2020, right? I was kind of getting into COD again, getting into COD zombies. I was like, okay, hold on, Treyarch's cooking with the COD this year. And here we are, man, with Black Ops Cold War. So Black Ops Cold War will always be that Call of Duty game that I will always come back to, I will always play, and I will always have downloaded on my console. And it's all because I just really love the game. And it just makes me feel like a kid again playing that game. It feels like a classic Call of Duty. And believe it or not, guys, it is going to be, or it is, the last classic Call of Duty game that we will ever have. Probably. The last Call of Duty game where there's going to be no tac sprint, no doors, no, what is it called? Press, you know, when you press circle on the wall, those like mansling. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. There's gonna be no manslinging, or there is no manslinging in Cold War. It's really gonna be the last classic COD experience that we ever have, and to think that as well, man, like that's just that's why I enjoy it so much, because not only is it gonna be part of history being the last classic COD, but it's just one of those games that I really do love, and I played it religiously. And I would say, yeah, during the 2020, you know, stuff, yeah, I guess that kind of influenced me to play even more, especially early 2021. But I still enjoyed all the season and everything. Again, the gameplay, in my opinion, was why I fell in love with Call of Duty. That classic COD experience is why I fell in love with the franchise. And so Black Ops Cold War kind of brought that back for me. And that's why I enjoyed it a lot, and why I have over 1,000 hours on the game, man. That's crazy. 1,000 hours. I don't know how, like, I'll put a little screenshot here how much days that is, but that is pretty insane. Most of it, I would say, is spent on zombies because I used to grind the challenges and camos, but I still had my fair share of fun on multiplayer, getting some diamonds and stuff, or getting diamond stuff. Sorry about that, guys. The emergency thing came on the TV and I had to go check on it real quick. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, of course, drop a like and subscribe if you're brand new. Follow all my socials and everything like that down in the description. Let me know what you guys think about Black Ops Cold War in the comments. As I said, it's an underrated COD experience that, in my opinion, needs to be looked on more, because people like to say, oh, it sucks, or oh, MW 2019 is better. MW 2019 is not better. Cold War is superior. That's my thoughts. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.